However, if you were not doing makeup, what would you be doing?
I'll be a stripper.
What? There's no story that you hear of anybody that it just happened right away. Even David, before David killed Goliath, there were different things that happened that led up to that point. It was not the first story you just heard of David. You just heard that he killed Goliath.
I went to her, told her I wanted to do a class. After the class, I refused to go.
So I refused to go.
Guys, I actually refused to go anywhere.
Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laifa and today's video is a fun one. I'm going to be transformed by my beautiful sister and my beautiful friend. So Styledbydoubra is going to do my hair right now, and then Oreva of Revysbeauty is going to do my makeup. You guys have been asking for this collab and it's finally here. So if you want to see me get transformed from this to this, and keep on watching. This is my baby Doubra. This is my baby sister. Isn't she pretty? Styledbydoubra, everybody.
Yeah.
Love, you move too fast for me. Can catch up with the thoughts in your mind. They're everywhere, and it's hard for me to bear. 'Cause I get so lost, feel just like a boomerang. 'Cause you change your plans every day, and you don't seem to care what I think or how it affects me. Since I lay my eyes on you, my baby, I just wanna make your dreams come true, my lady. If you're low, I'll lift you up. Just let me know when it gets tough. Do you feel the way I do, my baby? Do you see me like I see you, my lady? I love you, but I don't need you. I only want true love, true love. My sentences when I don't know what I'm about to say, but that's what I like. We're just like yin and yang, but sometimes I wish you would hear me out and listen to what's on my mind.
So the bride's done with my hair, and this is my baby Oreva.
Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Alright, for me shy. Someone our mouth is very sharp. Yeah, for me shy for the people.
I'm shy girl.
I told them you're about to kill my face.
Okay, guys,
they
so
better know.
when was the last time we?
It's been 2 years. I think a little over 2 years actually.
2 years. 2 years after. Welcome back to our channel. Channel. So basically, I'm about to beat life as fate.
Come on now,
So
you better
stay
tell
tuned.
them. She's from me humble. Oreva is a big name. You better know. Place some respect on my girl's name. Why are you for me, Modestus? Anyway, so she's gonna be doing my makeup and we're gonna be chatting. So what are you doing, baby?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be asking her questions that you guys would like to know.
You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down.
Alright, so people always tell me that when I bring people on my channel, I should have them introduce themselves and how we met and how we know each other. So Oreva, please let the people know.
I've not said that enough.
This is a new video. Do you know whether everybody watched that video? So let's go.
I can't forget that day rather. I was out of my job and I was just in my bathroom. You know when you are doing number 2, that's when you go on, that's when you are like online
Pressing your
phone. So I was on YouTube's Faithful Day. I was just, who's this dark, beautiful girl?
Oh shit.
Like, I just know that when I first saw you on YouTube, I didn't know you were Nigerian. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I know I'm not
Can you say that?
No, but actually, true.
Don't I look
I'm not even
Nigerian?
joking. No,
Really?
I didn't think that you were in Nigeria.
Okay, you thought I was a Nigerian living abroad.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what happened that day. I just saw that you were living at Orchid. I'm like, wow, she's just behind me. Oh. That's how I now said, okay, the next week.
Next week.
Yes.
Oreva is a very, what's the word when somebody follows through?
Yes, so because And I said, okay, the next week I was going to come to your place, check you out, and then probably train.
Oh, you just came to check me out?
Not check you out, like make inquiries now for training and all that. So that's
Were you doing makeup before then?
Yeah, no, I was not doing makeup professionally. I just learned, but I wasn't taking bookings. I know how, or you just learned from somebody now as a beginner. So I just needed someone that will pull me through and let me work in 10 and then learn more. Then I was crazy about your makeup.
Everyone was obsessed with me.
Obsession is not even the word. If there was a word better than obsession, that was what I was.
I'll never forget the day we met. Like my spirit just accepted Oreva that day.
I went to her studio, her sister, my son. Who was that? I'm one of my friends like that. Ifoma.
Fair.
Yes, Ifoma Ife. So I went to her, told her I wanted to do a class. After the class, I refused to go. Guys, I actually refused to go anywhere. I said, we die here, I don't die. And when he kept on saying, are you not done with your classes? I know you're pushing us out for your period.
The studio was in my house then. So like, I cannot go home until everybody goes. Man, I didn't go home now.
Where they go? So since then, we've been
stuck with each other. It's so amazing how our relationship has transcended like different stages. Like we met, she trained with me, then she worked with me for like a year or two.
No, like two.
Like 2 years. She worked with me for 2 years. Then she got her own place and she's doing so amazing. Like when you called makeup artist in Nigeria, her name is definitely up there. And that makes me so proud every day. What do you say? Are they chalet for Iki?
I'm shy.
Why? Take your flowers. Like, Oreva is doing so good. I'm sure if you're watching this video and you're in Nigeria, you're in the makeup scene, or you're a makeup enthusiast, you'll know who Revysbeauty is. We're basically sisters at this point. So I know we went from boss and employee to friends to sisters. Oreva, if you were not doing makeup, what would you be doing?
I'll be a stripper.
What?
No, maybe more random 9 to 5 job. Because, to be honest, what actually pushed me into makeup was because I was out of my job and no job was forthcoming.
Were you searching then?
I was searching,
I thought you weren't.
When I came to you, I was searching.
Okay.
It was after my 2 weeks class with you and I started interning. I'm like, you know what, let me just actually give this thing a... After I left Styledbydoubra, I went back to searching because...
Really?
Yes. I went back to searching.
But you know, to be honest, in my mind, I didn't think Oreva was going to be doing makeup till now because it seemed really stressful for her. There was a particular time that I will never forget that we went to Festac. Do you remember? Oreva kept nagging. I don't think I'll do this thing. Oh, this thing is stressful. Like that job stressed us, Sha. Oreva, come to work on Sunday. I don't work on Sundays now. 5 a.m. on Sunday, Oreva.
I don't feel like the week is not even enough anymore. They should do Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, another day again before Monday because
that one weekend
Monday,
3 days.
Monday needs to be made.
Oreva is chasing this money.
Do you know that recently I said I was not going to work? No, I wasn't. No, normally before, even when I started Revysbeauty, I wasn't working on Mondays. Recently, I'm like, wait, so
what's the reason why?
Why am I at home?
I remember I was telling you, I was looking at her like, you will not rest.
It's not like my kids are at home with me on Mondays. They go to school. So I'm literally by myself on Mondays, lying down, watching TV and all that. Why am I at home on Monday?
I remember I was saying that thing to me, I was shook.
Even if it's one job I do on a Monday, it's something I can then go and rest.
One thing I really admire about Oreva is her passion. Like Oreva is passion driven and it shows in her brand, it shows in her career. I attended a business class and one of the speakers was saying that if you're in a career, that your career path, you have to be obsessed with whatever it is you're doing. You need to breathe, eat, sleep that thing that you're doing, and that's what makes the difference. That's what sets you apart from others. And that's just the explanation of what I'm trying to say right now about Oreva. Like, you can see the evidence. That's just basically it. You can see the evidence. So,
and you know that there was a time in my life where I wasn't really passionate
about makeup.
I actually prayed it into my life.
Really?
Yes.
I'm just hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, I know. when I pray to God, I just pray that God should ignite my passion for this job. Because trust me, makeup, if you don't have passion for makeup, you will get frustrated. You know how clients can frustrate you, how even your fellow makeup artists can frustrate you. So you need God to ignite your passion. And if you have that passion, trust me, if that passion is burning, there's nothing anybody's saying to you. There's nothing a client is doing to you that will make you say, oh, I'm giving up. Do you understand? So yeah, you can actually pray to get that passion.
Living your life through a lens, perfect pretending. You think no one can tell, but everything's just fake. Now you're becoming the person you once hated. You also used to say that. I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody, be ooh. I wanna be.
So I'm going in with my mirror rack. I don't even rack in this video. What will I use?
You don't have a Mirac setting powder in your box.
I don't know what you have.
I don't know what you're
To
doing.
be honest, I don't know.
We tested the setting powder for years. At a point, I was like, maybe this is a sign that me and Chloe should not be partners. Oh my goodness! Like from before lockdown, then even during lockdown, Chloe is very determined, child. Like even during lockdown, I don't know even how she was still sending samples to me to test out. I was getting so frustrated. Like the process was taking way longer than I expected it to take.
God, all things work together for good.
One of my favorite prayer
I love
points
God.
is like, then the Bible says that the steps of a good man are ordered. So that's one of my major prayer points, for God to order my steps so that I don't take wrong steps. That's a prayer point that everybody should pray.
Be the life of the party. I wanna hold on to somebody, be cool. Life of the party, 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 life of the. Yeah, I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody, be cool.
Oreva Ogene, Obiroma, how do you combine being a mom, a wife, a career woman? Guys, I've always known that Oreva had a healthy balance, but I lived with Oreva for a month and I had a newfound appreciation for how well she was balancing. It's not like we're not close, but living with someone is a different kind of close. And I realized that, this girl right here is a superwoman. Because I'm not even gonna lie, at the back of my mind, I'm kind of scared. There's a little fear of, because I see a lot of makeup artists, and when they get married and have kids, they just, maybe they were at the top of their game, and then when they settle down and start having kids, we just forget all about them. So that fear is kind of there. So when I see you killing it, tell us the secret. Tell us, how are you doing it, Oreva Ogene?
So first off, you have to be intentional with things like this. When you say a lot of makeup artists go into marriage and they're slacking, everything you're doing in life, you have to be intentional. You have to say that, you have to say to yourself that, you see this makeup thing, I'm not going to slack. And you see this marriage thing, I'm still not going to slack. I don't know, with the help of God and with the help of a very understanding partner, trust me, you have to be very intentional. There are some days where I just want to stay back at home, take care of my kids, and just be a mom. Yes. And there are some days where I just want to just be there for Revysbeauty. I don't want any children, please. Oh, come on! I just want to be like Revysbeauty. To be honest, I don't even know how I'm able to balance my work life and my family life. But what I know for sure is that I put a conscious effort to make sure that my work does not suffer and also my marriage does not suffer.
I woke up this morning, got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do, got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back, cause the whole world outside, sun in my eye, a girl in my ride, head in the sky, we gon' make it if we try, the truth never lie, wings we can fly, with you by my side.
However, so some people watching are either new or they're in the makeup game, but they'll still like to learn from your experience. So in your experience as a makeup artist, what challenges have you encountered and how were you able to scale through?
So one of my greatest challenge is creating boundaries with your staffs, basically creating boundaries. Because to be honest, let me not lie, as much as you want to like carry your staffs along and I don't know, make them family or whatever, you still need to create boundaries with your staffs. But me, I lack that skill. If you know me, I'm very free with everybody. And it's life that taught me this.
I was waiting for her and I knew she would say that she did not disappoint.
I'm very friendly, so it's actually very difficult to like find. You guys can be cool, but when it comes to business is business. There's no sentiment, no, oh, you're my sister or you're my friend. Do you understand? That's something I know that I lack up until today.
But you're working on it.
I'm working on it.
So you have to make progress day by day. I'm not as bad as wherever it is now. I've grown more. It's not easy. It's one of the hardest things, to be honest. But my people just know now that because I can switch like this. It's time for work. It's like, I know you're my sister. Like my staff are literally my sisters. It's so funny. But like when it's time to work, they know how I can be. They know. I don't take nonsense. And me that was smiling 2 seconds ago, I can't switch like this. So everybody come correct.
This is the first time I'm saying this ever to anyone. Is it challenge your inner fears? Or is when someone books me and I'm doing the person's makeup. I don't know if it is self-esteem or I don't know what it's called. Even though I know that, okay, yes, I've done a good job, I feel like maybe the person will not come back again. Is that a challenge?
It's not a challenge, it's a fear.
Like, I've better satisfy this person enough for the person to want to come back.
I used to see it as me. I'm very critical of my own work.
So basically, the word that she uses is that I don't feel like I'm good enough.
Okay.
I always don't feel like I'm good enough.
This question was that you should tell them how to wade through it.
So this is another question.
So that means we're not giving advice there. It's kind of advice in a way. Like it's the same way I told you that you should share these things with me because I don't know you felt that way, and then knowing that you feel that way kind of helps.
Answer the question. No, that's a challenge. That's like.
But the question was the challenge and how.
How is that you have to believe in yourself and be sure that whatever service I'm rendering to a particular client is the best and they'll come back.
Exactly. But you know one thing I've come to realize, I used to feel like that was a problem, but I've come to realize that I don't think it's necessarily a problem. I feel like that's what keeps us on our toes. I feel like that's what makes you keep wanting to be better. That's what I think from my experience. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. However, what will you say to my subscribers is your secret to how far you've come in the makeup industry?
I think everybody knows this, and it's not even just my secret. It's everybody's, should be everybody's secret, which is consistency. Always show up. Today you might think, oh, when you put a post out there, nobody's watching. Trust me, somebody's actually watching. There's something Beautify told me one time like that. Beautify is a makeup artist. When I was coming up, she sent me a message. I still have that message up until now in my DM. She was telling me how amazing I was and how she's seeing that, oh, I'm not getting the likes and the whatever she thinks engagement are meant to get, that I should just keep pushing, that I shouldn't worry, someone out there is watching, that I would not know when it will happen for me, but definitely it will happen. So that actually stuck. So you have to keep pushing. To be honest, Instagram has even like made it very frustrating with the whole engagement thing and all. So but you have to really keep pushing, keep putting your work, improving your craft, keep putting your work out there. Trust me, one day you just need just one client that would patronize you. That's one client that will put you out there, to be honest. So yeah.
There's this sermon I was listening to yesterday night, Pastor Selma. He was talking about times and seasons.
Yes.
See Oreva now, people look at Oreva now think she just blew. But there was a time.
The efforts.
There was a time that she was not where she wanted to be. But you are hearing her saying consistency. A little here, a little there. Like you have to keep at it. It's not when the opportunities come that you now start putting in
The work.
You need to till your soil, you need to till your ground.
Yeah. They said a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. So that little effort, trust me, it counts.
It will pay
Definitely.
in the future.
It will.
So instead of complaining and nagging, God does not dwell in the place of murmuring. Instead of saying, oh, I'm not getting clients, you're not even supposed to be saying things like, I'm not getting clients. Speak it into existence.
There was a time where I don't get clients, but I get inquiries. I'm happy.
Yes.
Because I know that, wow,
thank
people are
God
seeing
for
me,
that.
So don't worry, your clients are coming. You're into inquiries.
Your
I will
mentality.
turn into clients. So
you need to work on your mentality and don't be nagging and complain. There's a time and a season for everything. That's the time. That's the season you are in. In that season, make the best of that place that you are in and keep working at it. Don't give up. If Forever is giving up now, will she be where she is now? No.
I will not. So okay, guys, I'm using Mirac pencil.
If I don't sell my market, who will? She's using Mirac pencil, please. Thank you very much.
Roll it down.
Like I was saying about the time and season, I need to link that somewhere. Like I'm not even done watching it, but like it really, like I've heard that scripture in the Bible before, but like he broke it down in a way that I've never really understood before. He was saying, for example, now you might be living with one uncle that is suffering you, beating you, and then you are murmuring, you are crying. God does not make mistakes. You don't know that season is to toughen you up for what is to come. Like it's expanding your capacity, basically. That's just the best way to say it. There's no story that you hear of anybody that it just happened right away. Even David, before David killed Goliath, there were different things that happened that led up to that point. It was not the first story you just heard of David. You just heard that he killed Goliath. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
I don't know.
I knew that you would not want this question. I don't know why. You need to sit down and reflect on this question. Just sit down one day by yourself and reflect on it, meditate on it. It's something that you should know. Because if you don't know where you're going, how do you get there?
Baby, sail away. Take a break or stay. Print a magazine. Build a house of trees. Don't be so afraid that you'll leave one day. We can watch the new midnight sun in June.
So this is the finished look, Styled by Doubra X Revysbeauty on my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, guys, Lifa Luxury Hair. How could I forget that? Can you imagine? Lifa Luxury Hair. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for coming on my channel, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Bye, guys.